Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Ben's Brick Designs. Happy Thursday. Hello, Johnny. Good evening. Welcome. Hope you've had a good week and a good day so far here on Thursday. Thanks for joining me. I think I've got everything set up. So today I'm going to be building, and I'm going to build up the build camera. Didn't realize my camera had gotten knocked around so much. There we go. That's a little low. Fix that. My build space is a little wonky because I've been... It's not good anymore. Should have done this ahead of time. Good prep there, dude. My webcam is not... That's probably good. Okay. Hello, Missy. How are you? All right. So, as you can see, I've been working on my... Getting the TNTV4 done. Just because I kind of want to have it done and built. What's up, VAB Workshop? VAB Workshop. Thanks for being here. You can tell some of the yellowed white bricks that are right here. This is going to be the first section here, so that's about how big it's going to be. But I've run into a couple instances of very yellow parts, like this, and then old stickers like this, and you can't really see how grody those are, but you can see it peeling away on certain sides, and I can't really take these off without really ruining the brick, so these pieces have to kind of just be retired, and it's all gummy and stuff right there, right? This piece I'm going to try to soak in peroxide. You can even see the difference in the white colors, how awful those are. So I've got one that was okay, but then this one I'm going to try to soak in peroxide and see how well it turns out. You can see how gross that is underneath there. It's pretty heinous. I thought I had 4 of these, but I can't even find the other one that had the sticker on it, so I don't know what happened. So anyway, that's one project. Another project is, of course, all the work done on the space base, and I've taken most of it apart because I've figured out that a lot of that doesn't work anymore. So I had to rework it so it works in real life. But then another thing is that there's still the monthly build for the lug, and the monthly build this time. And I'm going to try to remember my vocal exercises. So if I sound a little odd, it's because I'm trying to project forward and not sit in the back of my throat when I talk. But I might lose my voice a little bit. So we'll see what happens. These are our seed pieces for this month. They're these cauldron pieces. And the theme is like double bubble boil in trouble, whatever the phrase is. So what I thought I'd do is I've had this for, I don't know how old this set is, 2 years, and I never built it. And I don't remember if it was a gift with purchase or if I just bought it. But anyway, so that what I do is build the witch, and then you could see like it could be turned into a spaceship, right? Going that way. So we're going to see what happens. This should be a pretty quick build, so we can work on mocking it a little bit. Oh, well, that's great. Just dropped something. So I hope everybody's having a good day. You should place all 3 in a peroxide bath. They will all come out similar tone of white. I go through when I'm sorting and pulling pieces from other things. If I see any of the yellowed white, like old whites that are yellowed, If they're bricks, I leave them alone, usually. Just like 2x2, 1x2, 1x2, 1x4, that kind of thing. Because I can use those for buildings to give it sort of a like a limestone look. For everything else, I set aside, and then when I build up enough of them, I take 3 or 4 Tupperware dishes out and just fill them up full of peroxide and let them sit out in the sun for a day or two. So yeah, it sometimes works on some pieces. Some pieces don't yellow. Like these wedge pieces are all pretty much from this set, because there's like 8 of these per set. I don't have a lot of these from any other set. And you can see how much different that is. And these were all exposed just as much as this one. This one I don't think was from this set. It's got a weird sort of mark on it right there. And it doesn't have any gunk on it like it had stickers on it. So I'm not really sure where this came from. And the other one that I found didn't have sticker gunk either, so don't really know. All right, the beer tonight is another of the Into the Woods Lord Rye Ale. It's not a bad one. It's not my favorite, but it's not bad. So cheers. Happy Thursday. This is my Friday because I've got... Yeah, this is all right, I guess, for now. We're doing our summer of Fridays, so I got tomorrow off. So this is not going to be that big of a set, so we're going to try to mock it up with mostly the pieces that we've got. At least all the pieces we've got, plus these. So we'll see how it goes. Probably not going to use this, but... When I wasn't able to find... I thought I had a witch figure. I don't care about the instructions in this either. I thought I had a witch figure that I thought would be a great pilot for the ship, but I don't. So I'm going to have to find a different... Maybe a ghoul or a skeleton or something. Or maybe I'll try to get to Bricks and Minifigs and see if they've got a witch for sale before the 21st, I think is our next meeting. We got time. So this is like one big bag, so this should all take about a half hour to build. So we'll see. I like having the purple. What I am going to do real quick I have some purple left over from my monochrome. The 18th is the meeting on Father's, that's right. So next week. I have some purple left over from my monochrome, which looks blue on screen. Does it look purple or blue to you guys? I think it might just be my my monitor. What does it look like on the other monitor? Nope, looks blue over there too. So when I was doing the monochrome stuff, and now I actually have the all the stuff to go with that. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. I don't think it's... Anyway, this is all purple, and this is lavender, right? Or like magenta. So I need to I'm trying to figure out how I would calibrate all this. It looks like dark blue. That's not good. I'm going to do a search. All right, so let's build a little bit, and then I'll maybe go back and figure out how to calibrate my webcam. Because, yeah, that's gross. I will say that I did get the Atari in. Not the Atari. The Pac-Man. Sitting in a box over there, plus whatever gift with purchases. So, you may ask yourself, why am I building this stupid thing? I think I'm going to save the Pac-Man for the 72-hour live stream in like a month. Just because I'm in like no rush to get it built. And I think that would be a good thing to build on that day. You tend to get a few more viewers during the 72-hour live stream extravaganza. So we'll see if I can do that. If I can hold off, which means a month of not building it and doing other things. More microfighters, more adapting the Mars base into maybe an idea set. All kinds of stuff. I got some sets I can build otherwise. So that's going to be, I think, July. I'm trying to remember. I think I have it on my phone. I remember where I put my phone. It's not out here. All right, cool. No, there it is. Pretty sure I put it on my calendar. July 30th, 72-hour Lego community live stream starts on I get really tweaked about like which way this goes, like where the seams are. It doesn't really matter when it's a round thing like this. It is not me doing 72 hours straight. It is, if you don't know, it is a community thing that starts, it was just Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But now it's like Wednesday night through Monday morning kind of thing. It's like 96 hours, 104 hours. But it's just YouTubers doing big chunks of live streams for a few days. And then everybody kind of, it's like a little raid where everybody kind of jumps from stream to stream to kind of support everybody else. It's great. It's a good way to get new subscribers. It's a good way to find new things to watch and new people. This would be my like fourth one. So we'll do the Pac-Man. Oh, interesting. It specifically snaps into place when it's sideways or when it's angled. That's pretty cool. So there was a new Ahsoka trailer that came out. I think it was the NBA Finals Ahsoka TV spot, which I don't think revealed anything new about the show that we didn't already know. I'm still excited for it. What else is going on? The Mars base have had to retool a couple pieces because I didn't realize that stacking or building sideways with one stud holding onto a giant piece of something was not physically feasible. I mean, it stayed together, but it was not very solid. So I had to reorganize some stuff, and on top of the lift part not working, and on top of the habitat part needing like some updates to make it more structural. Yeah, it's really, I I mean, so it's not my monitor. It's definitely the webcam. I'm gonna have to work on that because this is kind of obnoxious. And I think it's just the blues, right? Like that's dark red and red. That's yellow. That's the same color blue here. It's just this purple. It's really unique. Yeah, probably. It's probably not used to having like really bright lights, so it's compensating a little bit, would be my guess. I'm sure it's an easy fix. I'm sure somebody else has run into that. So what are y'all up to? What are y'all building or got plans this weekend? It is the white light above the desk. The reflection is causing the difference. So if I turned off these lights, let's check it out. Is that more purple? Purple-ish. Can you guys still see it okay? If I don't have to use these lights, I'm all right with that. Vacation for Saturday for a week. Way more purple. Well, I may not need those lights then. I've got a ring light, like if people need to see my face more, which right now all you're seeing is the reflection of the... that saves my eyes from being like so bright. The only other problem is this lamp up here is on a dimmer switch and it flickers. So it's a little, I don't know if you can see that or not, but that's annoying. I keep thinking I'm having a stroke. Let's see, going on vacation for Saturday for a week. Wow, where are you going? Finished with your Eagle mosaic, waiting for a Bricklink order. When I'll be finished, that reminds me, tomorrow I need to place my Bricklink order for my SnapMaw. Ben, the builder of mystery. Yeah, I'm going to turn off all my lights and just have lights on my desk and just have like a hoodie. It's kind of too late for that to be, you know, that guy who in 2 years is going to do a face reveal. Never understood that. It's like, who cares? But I guess your fans do. That's who cares. Heading to Topsail, North Carolina. That sounds very coastal. And if it's not coastal, then they have a branding issue. That's weird that the added white light is like washing this out so much. But just the purple. It still looks relatively blue to me, but, and I could probably still try to do a calibration if that's possible. It's coastal indeed. Family hoorah. My nephew graduated high school, wants to do one last one. Nice. Oh, excuse me. La la. Builder of mystery. There's a lot of good pieces on here that can be used for greebling later. Already the gold ingots in here. Ooh, and I can take this all apart and I've got more of these hinges. Yes. Yes. May not have to order a whole bunch of them for my snap maw. Ooh, purple round tiles. Purple macaroni tiles. It's pretty nice. So I have no plans this weekend. Well, no, that's not true. I have lots of plans this weekend. I don't know why I said that. What a lie. I have a friend who bought some of the Lego sets that I had for sale, so I'm running those over to their house. Totally did not put on a whole plate right here. And then another person from the Los Verdes group bought another set, so I'm going to drop that off. And then, that's in the afternoon. And then, the ladies are going out of town, so I'm walking their dog. And then Saturday, we're going to Pride Fest here in Pflugerville with some friends. I don't think we're doing Pride after dark, so it may just be a during the day thing to see like music and get some food and see how many artisans are out there. I don't think they're having a parade, so I think it's just like a festival in this park area. But I'm guessing there's a couple places to like get beverages and things, so we might do that. Staying indoors and trying to get over the sinus infection sucks. LED white might have more blue light in the spectrum. It does. Yeah, it causes more blue to be sent out. So I have a ring light here. Let's test it because I have a warm mode that probably has a bit more red in it. Does it make it look... It's a little more purple. It's still very, very white. Yeah, especially if you're in the... Are you in the East Coast? I guess you guys are far enough on East Coast side. Philly's getting it. Pittsburgh's getting it. Like... It's going down far as like Virginia. Yeah, you guys are. Ugh. I saw pictures from. I forget where, but it looked like Blade Runner. It was bad. It's like completely orange sky. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Have not really seen a whole lot here in Texas, but I'm not thinking we're going to. It's just too far away. Too far away and too south, I think. It's just going to kind of drift above us. We get the Mexico fires when they do, oh, I've got another one of these. When they do, when they burn their farmland, like yearly, we get that. Controlled burns, but a lot of smoke in the air. And then, I think like most of the country, when there's like the Saharan dust storms, that just whip up dust all across the Atlantic, and then it gets here and causes problems. But I don't think anything compares to what y'all are going through right now. Heinous. All right, got some brown shields. I haven't seen these in brown before. I've seen them in white and dark gray. So that's pretty cool. That'll be a neat piece to use later. Ooh, and these guys in white. I think I have these in oddly like dark gray and then translucent orange, which I think is hilarious. It was a Mario thing, I thought. Having trouble breathing for the Mexico AG fires and the Sahara dust. Yeah, I didn't notice it until a couple years ago, and I just, like, One second, please. I'm talking in the back of my throat again. I have to talk a little more forward and get off the back of my throat. I did notice that being from Colorado, I didn't have a whole lot of allergies. There was ragweed and there was hay fever season, but nothing like cedar fever here, or like the amount of mold, because it's just so wet and green here. The city's just actively trying to kill you constantly. I do not want to listen to country. Sorry, I'm just not in the mood for country. Snap. All right, all these. I don't want the soundtracky. I don't want Texas Hold'em. This seems fine. All right, so there's a bit. But yeah, so when I moved here, and it was a few years before it started, but eventually I became allergic to most everything in Austin. And then I was able to kind of narrow it down, like when it was happening, what it was that was causing it. And I noticed it was like the fires and the Saharan dust. And in most cases, it's also trees and mold. Not trees, grass and mold. So, and I don't have like a doctor's note saying you're allergic to whatever, like people do. They go get their allergies tested with the grid on your back or on your arm or whatever. I didn't get that because it's not debilitating. It's just annoying. Like most medical problems I have, it's not debilitating. It's just annoying. I'm looking for this one piece, and I cannot find the one piece. It's spider. So I've got some skeletons and webs I can use later in this too. I don't think the cedar really my voice got really high when I was talking just then. I don't think the cedar really gets me. There it is. As much as it gets other people, but I do notice it now. I know I have coworkers. I think Beth gets it pretty bad. I think the ladies and the kids get it pretty bad. I get it just enough to where if I go outside to do something real quick, and it's during that time of year, take the trash out, walk the dog, something like that, and I'm not out for very long, I come back in and just instant sneezing for like 10 minutes. But I don't get like the fever associated with it or the tiredness, that kind of thing. I got cough variant asthma from having the original C virus that has been bad start to the summer. Did you actually get it? The COVID? The original alpha variant or whatever it was? I have yet to get it, knock on wood. We had a friend who just had a baby, and she was one of these OG conspiracy people about... She's not a germaphobe, but she's very aware of what's going on. She's like the AI version of the pandemic game, right? Yeah, so you probably got it like that November or December before it was even like everybody was talking about it, and it was still that thing that was in China. And then it And so likewise, this friend of ours was like, this thing in China is going to come over to the shores and it's going to be a bad thing. And we're all like, yeah, whatever. Because we had been through years of like, MERS and SARS and what was the other one? Ebola was a big thing for a while, and we were like, yeah, it's not going to come over here. And then it did, and we're like, oh, well, all right. Well, that sucks that it's here in the U.S. now. And she's like, you guys, everybody's going to get it. It's going to be the big thing. And it became a big thing. And we had a couple friends that got sick November, December of 2019. And like one guy was like, he never gets sick. He's one of these guys that never gets a cold, never gets sick. And he got real sick. And he thinks he got it from his wife, who got real sick. And she had gone on a business trip to like Boston or something. So we're thinking they were kind of patient zero-y, but nobody knew at the time what anything was. So, so this lady who, was telling us all to be careful and do all this stuff, she finally got it the other day. And she literally is like a month out from having a baby. So now she has to sequester herself from seeing her baby for a little bit, which sucks. Is this Christmas music? I guess it's just weird. So we feel real bad for her. Yeah, I can see that. And I've had pneumonia before a couple times. I feel like I'm predisposed to it because I have garbage lungs from having like mono as a kid and a bunch of bronchitis. And I think I had whooping cough when I was when I was a baby. So I feel like I just have this predisposition to respiratory issues, but I don't have asthma. But I think I may have like allergy related. So there's that thing where earlier this year, and Vab may not know this, but I think Johnny and Missy do, where earlier this year I had to go to the hospital. I had to go to the emergency room because I wasn't breathing. Hence why I'm going to voice therapy now, and why I went to the ENT for everything. And so I think what it was causing it, and this is their best guess, which doesn't make me feel good that it's a best guess and not like smoking gun, but it was acid reflux / sinus drainage from allergies could have been exacerbating my cough reflex and causing spasms in my airway. And so when I would cough, it would spasm and close and not relax enough to open up. So I'd be waking up in the middle of the night with either GERD triggering my coughing or sinus drainage triggering my coughing. And I would cough and cough and cough, and then I couldn't inhale. And then I would just be gasping for breath. And in most cases, I was able to kind of like relax and kind of breathe eventually. But this last time was not able to do that. So that was fun. What is with the Ford commercial music that I'm constantly getting lately? Alright, cool. A little jazz. I'm alright with jazz. I don't get it, but... What's up, Josh? I don't actually need a CPAP. Like, I don't have problems sleeping at night. And Beth would know, my narcoleptic wife, who's awake a lot, knows. She's like, you don't snore all that much, but occasionally you do snore a lot. And I can tell you snore a lot on those nights because you don't sleep well. And you tell me you don't sleep well. But, like, I don't stop breathing or anything like that. Josh, Missy's here in the chat, too. We might have Frankie in a little bit if he gets home from work. So I'm doing this witch... right? And I'm going to turn into a spaceship and put our seed pieces on as thrusters. So it's going to be a modified thing here. Ooh, Wolverine claws. Cool. Yeah, don't have sleep apnea. Don't generally have sleep problems other than wake up in the middle of the night needing to go pee, but that's just old man thing. So it's shaking, Joshua. Doing any fun Pride stuff this weekend? Going to any games, any festivals, any music things? Anything fun? You don't do that yet. Do what? Ah, Frankie. Oh man, you're a hoot. Oh no. That from Allegra that did that? Just Brick Rodeo stuff. Okay, cool. So not only I think am I doing Brick Rodeo from now until next year, but I signed up to do merit badge or merit patch committee stuff for the supporter group for Austin FC. And so I came home from our first meeting yesterday and Beth's like, so what is this? And I kind of explained to her about it. And she's like, so wait, you're going to be doing this and you're going to hate it. And then you're going to be like, I don't like doing this anymore. Just like your Lego thing where you're doing all that stuff and you don't like doing Lego anymore. Like, I like doing Lego. She's like, yeah, but you get upset at it all the time. I'm like, all right, well, fair enough. Well, with especially the patch merit badge thing, I feel like I've been doing stuff like participating in things, but not like being involved in things. And I feel like this is an opportunity to be involved. Sort of like, oh, I've been going to lug meetings versus helping run Brick Rodeo. So like, but I do need to learn how to say no. And this patch thing is brand new. If it seems like it's going to be too much, I can always say, hey, look, I don't think I can hang. You guys do it. Whatever. So, man, that sucks. Allergic reaction to Allegra. Is it something that is in Allegra specifically, or is it just an allergy meds in general? Or did you overdose on it or something like that? This sounds like the Sesame Street. That's not the window I wanted. House Happy Remix. Oh, God is Groovy. Okay, well, I'm skipping that. We've got a weird set of stations tonight, I think, is the problem. Chill guitars, Latin pop. Oh, everything's open. Why is everything open? VHS, Be Kind of Rewind. Sounds inspired by the 80s. Let's see what this sounds like. Hope it's synthwave stuff. So I do notice that without the big shiny lights, we're doing an experiment, Josh. I'm not using the big shiny lights because this doesn't look purple. It looks blue. It looks dark blue. Even now, it still looks blue. But if I turn these lights on, it looks like really dark blue. So I was just testing it. I'm okay with the lights not being on because it's easier on my eyes, but at the same time, it's not very well lit. So I feel like I'm straining to see stuff. So maybe half lights. I don't know. So I got to do a mock for the meeting, and then I got to get the mocks ready for whatever mocks I'm taking to Brick Rodeo in a couple weeks. Plus castle walls, plus somebody else's castle walls, plus the capital. I'm bringing the small capital to donate for an auction. Use a blacklight. I know you have a blacklight because you brought one to shine on those yellow pieces. Oh, use a blacklight, not I use a blacklight. I don't think I own a blacklight. I think I got one to... We were looking for pee stains because we had a dog who was older and incontinent, and we're like, the house just smelled funny, and I was like, I know she peed somewhere. So I had a blacklight from work because we were doing an escape room. We were planning an escape room, so we made you write with this, about this thing on Amazon where you write with this special ink and then you can see with a black light. So I had a little black light flashlight. So I brought it home and was looking around. Oh, probably should not have done that. That was humbling. I mean, it was just, stuff on the carpet. It's not like Beth and I are peeing on the carpet, but it's just, it was a lot of stuff. It's kind of like, well, I don't know what that is. What is that doing here? I don't know. It took the correct dosage, just didn't catch early warning signs. Endured the pain, like dudes do. We endure pain and don't tell anybody, because we be doing that. Sucks because I have everything set up to start doing video streams. Been getting by better day. Hopefully by the end of the month I'll be 100% cool. Yeah, man. I will. I'm looking forward to the streams that you do. Maybe you and me and Johnny can do group streams together or something. We'll see how it pans out. It's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see how that pans out for him. There you go. Pretty good face.
I'll get you, my pretties. And your little dog, too.
And we got balloon pieces, y'all. Better by the day, so hopefully by the end of the month we'll be 100% cool. Which way? Does it matter? I think it matters. I think it does matter. Doesn't go in there at all. Okay, well this sounds like an after-school special. Sounds like it might have been on the Beverly Hills soundtrack. Alright, this is a bad instruction. I can't see which one. I guess the top one. Can't really tell where to put that. Which? Get it? Which? Man, I haven't seen a proper half cone thruster piece in forever. I'm excited about that. Okay, and then this is going to be her broom. So my birthday's at the end of the month, and I'm trying to figure out things to do. We have a friend who's doing a super soft birthday party, which is a great idea. For those of you who are Letterkenny fans, you'll know what that means. She's having goats and drag queens. And I am very excited, but I'm also like, oh, well, that sucks. I was having a 50th birthday party, and because neither Beth or I are big party planners, I was like, well, how about we just go to karaoke and then come back here and sit around the fire. But then I remember that Indiana Jones comes out on the 30th. So I was like, well, I'm going to invite people to go to the movies. I'm not going to pay for them, but... Oh, that's what this is for. Cool. I was like... What is that bush doing in here? Neat. Alright. She's got her broom. Very cool. And a wand. A wand I'm not going to put in her hand, but she's got it. And this is going to be a pumpkin or something. Let's see. Any Lego-y related news going on? Any sets that you're interested in getting that are coming out? Sounds like Airwolf. It does. My favorite videos, and this is early internet stuff, are the ones that take like, it's the right, and it's like zooming in on the blueprints, and it's all blueprints from Star Wars stuff, and then they like recut it with Star Wars, the first Star Wars movie. It's like, that's my favorite thing ever. All right, so, and you have a spider, right? It's just a spider hanging out. So you get all these extra pieces, and obviously there's not many because this is the main ship. But what we want to do now is take this apart and turn it into a spaceship. Okay. I don't want to do too much because I think keeping it kind of in this shape would be funny. But there's some things that we'll probably redo, like we won't need the broom, the hat, and the stuff can go on the back. Well, maybe the big dish will go on the back. And then we've also got all this extra purple here that I can work with. This is also like all the purple I own to make this ship. Oh look, I have some of these tiles already. I didn't realize I had some of those tiles. I looked high and low in all my stuff, and this was kind of it for purple. So between these two, we're gonna figure out a spaceship. I might go get a couple other pieces of lavender or gold. That's a pretty good looking, like if I could replicate that on the side maybe a little bit, that'd be pretty cool. I don't think I have that color though. I'll have to see. Yeah, so anyway, we could snot brick that, make a duplicate on the other side. So this will be fun. I probably will have to jump back and forth to go get pieces, but we'll see how this works. So there you go. If you've never built this before, there's your witch, right? She swivels, she cackles, whatever. She has fairly movable arms, little movable hands to grip stuff, including this wand. You get 2 wands, so that's cool for pieces. Oh, that'd be a great idea. Yeah, like a big ring around it somehow. I do have ring pieces I can do. That'd be kind of cool. And then, yeah, it spins very slowly as it orbits the Earth. All right, maybe I don't want this. I thought this would be cooler. Well, now this is called Epic 80s Synth. Twilight of the Heart. That doesn't sound promising. Okay. Broom, I'm probably not going to do a whole lot with. Pumpkin, maybe not. I want to keep to these colors. So we'll keep the rotation. We'll take these claws off. There's an 80s music maker on TikTok named Dream Kid, and their music is really great. It all kind of sounds like this, but it comes with descriptions every song, and each song is like a minute and a half. There's longer versions, but they're just playing a little bit of it. And it's always like the description is your dad's taking you to the movies for the first time, but he's letting you drive, or a cop has gone through time to find the killer of his family, or it's a summer sunset and you've just kissed the girl of your dreams, that kind of thing. That's a lot of fun. Okay, so take these guys off, and I'm selfishly going to be taking the well, I might keep those on there. Depends if I need angles or something. I will have to. Here's the thing about this rotational thing, is I may have to do it all the way through. So like these two things stay still, but then this thing rotates. So I get like a really long Technic axle. So take her head off. Keep that over there. Take this off. And this is a pin. No, that is an axle. Okay, cool. So first things first. Do a really long axle. It's probably long enough to go around that, right? So, not knowing what your leanings are towards this, but Pat Robertson has died. I think we may have all seen that news. And so a friend of mine just sent, it looks like it's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Battle, and one person's playing a card and it says, "Don't talk ill of the dead." And the other person says, "Don't be a piece of shit while you're alive." I'm like, yep. He was a guy. Yes, he was. Alright, yeah, I'm totally stealing all these clips, or all these ball joints, because I needs them for my Horizon stuff. Alright, so I'm taking that off. Don't need that. This is a cool color and stuff, but I may need to do... I'm going to steal this pumpkin pieces, because I'm going to need the snot bricks from inside it. Didn't want to use orange anyway. So I'm envisioning a ship. I was envisioning a ship like the Rocinante, like very compact and cylindrical-ish. But yeah, something with rings around it would be cool. So I can do... This sounds like Law and Order. Do like this, except it'll need to be snot, but snot with... Oh, there's 2x2 in there. Don't let me mess up your vision. I had no vision. I was just kind of playing it fast and loose. Oh no, I have to do... Can't do that. Have to do a Technic plate to go over that, and then we will attach this. Let's see, let's put another do I want to put another tile in there, or it needs to be kind of out there. So let's do, don't have anything in here. Don't have anything in here. Nothing up my sleeve. This is also interesting that these pieces came in purple. These splat pieces. I don't remember what they were for originally. Also, this, here we go. Nope, don't need any of that. Don't need any of, oh wait, maybe I can use that. That is what I was looking for, a pick of the Rocinante to do a variant, yeah. I love the Rocinante. I love the, like, most of the ships in the Expanse. I know the book really doesn't kind of describe the ships perfectly. Like, I'm sure, I haven't read the book, so I'm sure there's a description of, like, how, you know, they're pretty compact. They're pretty, like, cigar shaped, cylindrical, like all of them are like that. So they can, you know, because they're built off the back of a giant thruster, but they're also able to move with directional thrusters in space, and this is how it actually works in space, and not, you know, S-foils and fins and small engines and stuff. Let's see. So that. Take these pieces off. Oh wait, no. I can leave those on. That's fine. Yeah, Star Furries are also great science fiction ships. Like, they work really well. I don't need that specifically. That doesn't need to be a... I can use these, because these are also purple, because I want to redo it. Okay. So yeah, like this kind of thing. Alright, so now the next step is to try to rebuild this. So let's go get some pieces, shall we? I think I took a couple of these off already. I'm going to keep those on there. Got a couple of these already. So that's good. And I've got this guy. Where'd he go? That guy. And got one of these. See if we can remember how this is all made here. It's good, but it's so bad. Like, it starts off really dodgy. Like, it's not my favorite show to start. It's kind of like, and it's funny because I think it starts the same time as TNG. Like, didn't it start in like 86 or 87? I end up liking it a lot. Like, it is one of the better shows because the story is so good. I was never a fan of the graphics. The graphics always seemed really kind of... They got better, but... Alright, let's go ahead and get... 2 2x4s, 2 1x2s. And see if we can keep that colors the same. And so I don't just sit here and not be in front of the camera watching everybody, I'm going to bring this over and look through it here. '90s home PC. Yeah, that's what they had. That is very true. Also wasn't like real up on them getting rid of who was the first commander before Boxleitner? Because he was Sheridan, right? Who was the first guy? I forget. And the first guy in real life left the show because he was having like real Sinclair. Thank you. He was having real bad like mental health problems. And they had to like write him out of the show. Luckily, like nothing bad happened to him, and he was able to kind of get the help he needed and stuff. I don't think he completed. I don't think he completed suicide, did he? Attempted and completed. Oh no, is that going to be a? That's a 1x2. Oh, it's another one. Okay. So, trying to keep this together as much as possible. I think I just ruined it. There we go. Yep. Yeah, he was like, I don't remember exactly because it's been a few years since I did a rewatch. But he came back and he was like an ambassador that had been there the whole time or something, and I did like the very much real world politics and kind of perpetual mental health and like addiction problems and family problems that the show had. It was very good. Very good writing. Michael J. Straczynski. Did he work on, what did Straczynski do after that? He didn't do Battlestar. That was Ronald D. Moore. Trying to remember what else Straczynski did. Kind of like recently too. It's a little better. It's on a dimmer switch and it keeps like fluctuating. He was off-world with the Angel guys, Kosh, and then helped with the time trial. Yeah, okay. It's all coming back to me now. So we got these two, and then these two. That. And then a gray one, right? I don't have to take this apart again, man. Yeah, just a gray 1x2. Okay. This, and then these two, and then let's do this over here. I need a dark gray log and a green. First, before I get too carried away, I have to go make sure. This might take a bit. I've got one. I don't think I've got purple jumpers. If I had them, they'd be on this already. So that may have to be changed. Let me go see what I've got. Also need green slope Gray log. Oh, 2 more of those. Wow. Let's look for 2 more of those then. So I'm currently in another rewatch of Star Trek from TNG. I finished the original series a couple weeks ago and started TNG again. And TNG is like a warm bath. Like every time I start it, I'm just like, it's the hallways, it's the weird synth music from the first season, it's the weird camera angles that nobody knows about. All the stuff that basically shows up in the Orville. Before the Orville got weird. Like, I like the Orville, but I think the 3rd season was kind of like, alright, well, now y'all are taking yourselves too seriously. It was good when you were an homage to Star Trek, but now that you've got your own lore, you're trying to be heavy-handed and fart joke at the same time. And I don't think it's working. And this song sounds like The Weeknd. Well, I can't believe that's all. Get some purple out here. Ah. Right. Slope and log. Don't think this is going to be the right green. No, that works. Okay. Why did they bug you? What about them bugged you? Too convenient? Too fast? I mean, those doors were basically AI doors. Like, they knew when to open. They knew that occasionally they needed to stay open for a little bit. They were like plot doors. It's like, we're going to stay open just long enough for you to finish this line. And then we're going to close. Okay. Ooh, gold. Okay. Oops. So that's all done inside there. Now we just need... Oh, no, that is a... Shoot. Yeah, that's what I thought. Dang it. I do have that piece still. Yeah. Ah. Ah. What was that called? There's an acronym for it. Something perfect personality, or I forget, adaptive personality or something. I know that movie got a lot of grief from fans. I know my brother hated it, but he was a huge Hitchhikers fan. And I'm like, there was nothing wrong with that movie. I loved it. It was perfectly charming. Okay. bringing all my shelves over here so I can look through it. And camera. So here's my problem is I don't think I've got this color. And if I don't, I have to do something else. Like replace it. You know what? I just thought of something. I have a couple of these classic boxes. I wonder if there's some pieces in here. Nope. Not in that one anyway. I got a bigger classic one over here. See if they've got any of those in here. They don't. Okay. Worth checking. Yeah, if I don't instantly see like 3 right off the top, it's almost like, nah, I'm not gonna worry about it. So, we can either do black or green. And then I'll just replace 2. So I get 4 black or purple. Black was gonna be more ubiquitous. A lot of pink, and there is green. I think something more outlandish would be more fun, but I have to be able to dig through here. Not that green. Ooh, that piece doesn't belong. So this sits on a drawer, like second to the bottom or bottom, and occasionally I'm looking through here and I'll see stuff that has been dropped from when I'm doing other things, and it ends up in here. Sort of see it from underneath. Can't really tell. I don't think so. That's all red. There's another pink. Yeah, I don't think I have purple in here. Ooh, and there's a boat bottom and a 1x1 plate and a washing machine brick. Yeah, lots of stuff fell in there. That wasn't supposed to be in there. All right, so let's just replace 2 of these. With these 2. Like so. And these 2. These 2. Oh, it needs... means I need 4. Or 8. Because I can do math. Let me tell you how well I'm doing at, like, counting and designing stuff lately. So bummed at the lack of proper design chops for the space station. Because I wanted to put it together once to make sure that it was doing what it was supposed to. And as I'm doing it, I'm like, why did I think that this could all attach with one one stud going sideways. This isn't going to be the same, and it's going to be covered, so it doesn't matter. Hang on. Ugh. So now that I'm digging through trays of stuff, there's dust everywhere. Because these trays don't hold they're uncovered, so they get dusty. It's the only downside. This is a great system of like plastic trays and stuff, but all right. So I got one of these. Go see if I've got another one of those, and then see if I've got three. Okay, trying to remember everything so I can get it all in one shot. 2 black 1x slopes, gold ingot, purple jumpers. Lavender jumpers. I'm not gonna have lavender jumpers. Oh, dark green. Wrong one. Thank you. That took entirely too long. Ugh. Right, so I do not have, I'm pretty sure I don't have this color jumper. Oh wait, there's one. Ha 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 ha. Here everything's better. Look at this. I don't know why I was doubting. Oh, I need a purple one of those. Okay. This is all so I can have the exact same thing on both sides to make it look like I just made one big dress. Okay, and I need a purple one of these. And I don't know if I've talked about this, but this is the only light in this room, and this room is like 60, not 60, 30 feet maybe. And there's no light over there, so I'm like old manning it all over the place. All right, so now I've got 2 of the same sections. One of these is gold and one of these is pearl gold. I don't think that matters. Okay, so what we want is for this to be here and here, like that. Okay, now we have our rotating space thing, right? Now I can make a bigger thing that doesn't rely on the model itself. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is use these guys. This sounds like Labyrinth. It's such a sad girl. Look in your eyes. It's such a pale moon. Something and something to your eyes. I'll take the stars within your eyes. Alright, I think I have more of these. So I can make like a thing like that. Sorry, you can't see that. Like a thing like this. Kind of, with these things. Because I think I have more purple. Right, good. Okay, now we'll get 2 more of these. And this sounds like 9 Inch Nails. It's called Serious Drama. Or it's called Future Brightness by Serious Drama. Let's see, 2 more of these snot bricks, another one of these Technic plates. I think and this sounds like a level on Contra or Wolfenstein or Castlevania. For whatever reason, I had a ton of these things in purple, which I feel like is a weird part to have in purple. Right. I also need to make sure that I try to find more of this lavender or whatever that color is as highlights, and also not be afraid to use more green, because if I just do purple, it's gonna get old real quick. Wow. Nope, okay. That was all brick. Okay, no more like regular plates. So, let's do these right here. And then these with this plate. Okay. Now the trick is, although I think it'll be fine, will these still? Yes. Cool. So now I can do, of course. I'd rather do that. Okay, that's a 4x6. All right, now, cool. Spinnable middle section that I can build on. Eee, fun. All right, so then probably need to do, trying to think of what I can do for the front to make it attached. Technic brick or snot it up again. I need to remember that I have to put these things down here somehow. These things can go together with clips. Make the arms stick out and hold on to brooms. I mean, I could. They can still stick out. Let's see how I would make this work. I probably have enough Technic bits to make another broom. But yeah, you can have two of these brooms and two of these arms, and like both of them spin around each other. That's not a bad idea. And then I can build the rest of the ring out to meet it a little bit. Alright, so yeah, because then I don't have to remake that. And then I can cover that with and I can make them counter-rotational. So like one going one way and one going the other way. Don't think have these slopes. Yes, okay. Alright, so there's one arm. And then we'll do the other arm. Just the opposite on the other side. You just didn't want me to use these for my snap maw. I get it. Fine, I'll just order more parts. I think I'm gonna have to change the put this on the other side. I want this facing forward. Nope, need that to be facing like that. Calcutta Sunrise. It's vaguely racist. Not sure about this song. Just need to rotate this. Okay. Need to get that vent brick back. Alright, now this is the intro to Moonlighting. Some walk by night. There we go. Alright, so I'll have to make another broom, but there's your weird arms. And I still do want to do another ring, but I think that's funny as hell. And I'll greeble it up in here with some green stuff. This front thing is going to need this. I'm waiting for the weather guy to come on here. Your weather on the 8s. That's not gonna work. Okay, that'll need to be this. Yeah. So that'll stay, and then that can rotate. Cool. Bar goes right in there, so I can get a longer bar, a longer axle, so I can have it this is as long as it gets. For some reason, I don't have... I have this. That might be too long. See how much room that gives me. Because I still need to build the whole front of the ship. But that might be too big. Sorry, you can't see that. Evening, Greg. My day is great. How is yours? We're just having fun making a witch spaceship. I think this is probably long enough. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just do I'll just kind of like build off of this, I guess. Uh-oh, it's not moving now. What did I do? Oh, those things have, okay. Need tiles or something. I have them, I might as well use them. Yeah, I do too. I wish they made a lot of UCS things. But they don't. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, now it won't lock on. That's good. Okay, so I can put this over the top of that. Actually, I could make it like that. Like that. That would be better. And then I could snot brick this whole thing up again and flip it. I honestly wish sometimes LEGO would do different non-Star Wars UCS things. Sometimes. Like, like a UCS, I mean, you can't do fighter aircraft. They won't do fighter aircraft, but... Concorde, you know, or the X-15, or the Wright Flyer, or something. Yeah, I mean, Rivendell was probably a good example of that. But I'm looking at, like, the X-Wing, the A-Wing, the B-Wing, UCS, TIE interceptors. They're as big as, you know, like the Architens cruiser or the Ecto-1. They're equal in size. I'm just thinking it doesn't always have to be a Star Wars ship, but that's what the peoples wants. Yeah. Like they, yeah, the NASA Blackbird variant, like they did with the Osprey, the rescue variant of the Osprey, that got canceled, like insta-canceled. I mean, I completely am for aircraft, but I think my favorite aircraft tend to be fighter jets. I don't know, man. I think just that. Rotating around. I think that's enough. I might put something on the ends of these. To gussy them up a little bit, but... like little tiles or something to kind of bring them all together. Hindenburg. Man, yeah. Huh. Except everybody be trying to set it on fire. The set is called Oh the Humanity. The Spruce Goose, was that the Howard Hughes plane? Was it the Spruce Goose? Spruce Goose Hercules. My favorite plane that, like, I wouldn't be shocked if anybody knew this, but my favorite non-well-known plane I'm sure you guys have heard about this, is the Akronoplan. The ground effect plane that Russia did that was supposed to be like a, I say ground effect, it was a water effect plane that basically hovered or flew very close to the water, but it was this giant aircraft, watercraft thing. I've always wanted that. And I think somebody made it out of Lego too, which is cool. Yeah, licensing. Lego has to get the license for the Star Trek line, and they just don't have it. Who had it first? I think Playmobil has it now, but somebody had it before that. Creo. Forget. Well, yeah, Paramount, but I mean like toy-wise. Just seeing if these go together. Got a lot of 1x3s in purple for some reason. A lot of 1x3s in purple. A lot of 1x3s in purple. Yeah, it's this weird craft. If you haven't seen it, it's like... It's got, I'm trying to remember how it looks now. But it's basically also got like this like weird head on it. And then like this rack of missile launchers. So there's no way Lego would do it. There's another plane that was supposed to be a... it was an experimental and it never really got anywhere. And it was supposed to be... There we go. That's weird enough, right? For a spaceship. I can probably fill out the rest. We'll get enough broom pieces here. 3x3 flats. 3x3 just plates. Like this, but 3x3 instead of 2x3. I love those. Those are nice. I'm using those in the what's-its. The Trampler, because it's 3 wide. I'm making the body 3 wide to give it a little more breadth or heft. Still doesn't have enough heft. Okay. This kind of stuff cheeses me off because I cannot get these apart. You know, I would think Da Vinci's stuff would be great, and I thought about that too. I thought about doing like his helicopter thing with like the 2 discs that kind of go like this. His bird, his flying thing. I thought the bird made it as a idea set at some point. I guess not. But yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Have it all built out of like tan and pearl gold and dark tan to make it look like a sepia drawing or something. These can be used as thrusters on the back or communication bulbs on the side. Those can be that. These guys can be on the... Ooh. I need to figure out how to attach these. Okay, here's the trick. Do these go on it? They do. Okay. So this is... I'm going to flip. I'm going to have to get some snot bricks on the back. So more of these snot bricks, probably. On the back here. How do I want to do that? Just like that, I guess. And then, nope. Do I have a longer piece? Yes. Okay. Right. And there's your engines. There's your pot engines. Cool. I'm gonna put stuff in here, but that'll be like, you know, whatever. Just wanted something funky to look at. I can probably use... I don't need these white pieces or the eyeballs. This piece might be useful if I had 2 or 4 of them. It's a mirrored of the green piece, which that's good. I can use that. Green jumpers, always good. Green single jumper. I have a orange one. And then a green wing. I don't think... Oh, I got 2 of them. I don't think I have this. These are good. I don't think I have these individually. So, but some of those would be good. His head is full of great pieces. These guys are good for greebling and attaching stuff. Don't care about the brown. Brown can all go away. Here's that other mirrored log piece that I didn't need to go get. Another disc I can put up somewhere. I got 2. That's good. And brown I can get rid of. All right. Wolverine claws I can use for something. You know what this kind of looks like? It looks like Mega Maid. Sir, she's gone from suck to blow. Half moon pieces from the Speed Champion sets. Half moon pieces. These? These half moon pieces? Or the half moon jumpers? Because there's half moon jumpers too. They've been all used. Alright, I'm going to build out this a little bit. Give it a little bit of, so make it not look like they are legs, because I don't want them to look like they're legs. One's that headlights, but the back is circular. Oh yeah. The the 1 by 1 by 2/3 modified brake, because it's got open on the bottom, stud, and then a curved back. Those things are amazing. They only come in black. I would love to get some of those. I'm going to try to replace some of the stuff on here, like these, as a green. If I can find green in these. Keep the purple, everything else. These will hold stuff. If I can get some of the same green bars or accessories to kind of stick out like antenna, that'd be cool. I need to get some longer plates to put across there, and then I can build some engine greebling up there. That's cool. Oh, wait, I can do it. I can do it. Let's flip it around. Like so. And then these guys have stuff that can clip. So I can have stuff coming off like heat radiators or exhaust vanes or other made up stuff for starships. God, this is hilarious. I almost still want to put a hat on it, you know? Like I still want to put like the cone and stuff on the front. Maybe have it reversed like it's the radar dish, but that, you know, like a deflector dish up front. That'd be funny. I wouldn't have had to turn that around then. Where's the cone? Nope, that's good. That off the front. Sorry, the ones that are, yeah. Oh, all right. So this is a good start. Now that I've messed up my table and I can do no more building on it until I get this done, which is, I guess, kind of the point. But yeah, so I've expanded the bustier. So there's 2 of them. Johnny had the great idea of just making the arms like the rings out on the side. So I got to build a broom, second broom, fill in the engine cavity a bit, greeble up this area, fill this up with stuff in the front, and then that may be it. I think I may be done with it. That'll be good for middle of the day tomorrow, but I got a week. Okay, I am done for the night. Let's see, Sunday I'll be back and probably work on either finishing the, if I haven't done this by then, finishing the or working on the trampler, or finishing that microfighter that I totally abandoned. That Hell's Anvil, I got to get that done so it's not sitting on my conscience. But yeah, so thanks for hanging out, everybody. Good to see you. I hope you have a good weekend. And I'll catch y'all on Sunday. Peace.